Hello, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, world-class luxury goods guru, YouTube celebrity, and international man of mystery. And today I want to talk about minimalism, and luxury watches. And a lot of you fuckers out there, you would say that being a minimalist and collecting luxury type goods are two complete opposites. An oxymoron. But I disagree. And I've got to tell you, one thing I've been doing over the last couple of years is minimalisation. I've been thinning out my collection, and I've done that for a number of reasons. And let me explain. There was a point when my collection was at its peak where I had a pile of Louis Vuitton luggage over my head. I had the Archie 5, two Pateks, a Jaeger-LeCoultre, an AP, and a Breguet. I also had a huge library of books. I had a collection of writing instruments, a collection of clocks, Cartier clocks. It was just a big fuck off collection, and I gotta be completely honest with you. Yes, I enjoyed a lot of those pieces there, but at the end of the day, the possessions started to own me. Whenever I went on holiday, I would urgently put all the pens, all the watches, except for one I was wearing, into the bank safe. I would put everything away. I made inventory lists and made sure my insurance was up to date. And then when I was on holidays, I'd worry, is my collection safe at home? And the possessions really started to possess me. And I embarked on a phase of minimalisation where I slowly, due to employment circumstances, I lost my job, and I didn't just sell off the collection to live. I've sold it off, and I've reorganized the collection. I've still got some really great stuff, but I've tried to minimalize. And some examples of this is I had a whole lot of camera equipment. I had 3 Nikon DSLRs. I had a D80, D7000, and my D600. And I thought, well, fuck, the DX format cameras, get rid of them. So I sold off my D80 and my D7000. I also got rid of my Fuji X100S. I thought, it's a great camera. It's a wonderful camera. But I only need one camera. So it's kind of, I got to be honest with you, I sold it. Yes, I lost money, but it was good to, I don't think I would have got the same sustenance if I gave that equipment away. I don't like to give shit away. I mean, fuck me dead. I'm not a fucking charity shop here. But I sold it, so people paid money. So that means if they've paid money, they will respect the goods and treat it well. And I've freed myself up. I've actually reduced a hell of a lot of consumer debt that I had there. I had a lot of, I had credit cards, I had personal loans. I've really stomped it out. I've really tried and have stomped that out. I've really tried my best. And how do I look on this? Minimalisation. And what I'm trying to do is, I'm a terrible hoarder. Yes, I do hoard shit. But I'm trying to get to a stage now where I'm getting rid of stuff I don't need, whether it needs to be thrown away or sold or given away, and moving forward. Instead of this ridiculous mountain of luggage, I've said, well, hang on a minute. What can I really use? Okay. So what I've said is, what can I really use? I want a couple of watches. That's my thing. I'm not saying you got to be minimalist. You got to go full hog. But I've said, okay, what do I really want? Well, I want to keep a couple of watches that I really love. So for me, the 3 key watches are my Reverso, my Amiga Speedmaster Man on the Moon, and my Explorer 2. Those 3 steel stunners. I've also got a gold watch, which is my fuck off out of town watch. That's my money in case I wanted to fuck off overseas for 12 months in an Asian country. My suitcases, well, I said, well, okay, I'm going to keep 2 of them. Keep one I've got 2 briefcases. Okay. But I don't need 7 of them when I don't have a full-time job. Writing instruments. I said, okay, I love a fountain pen. Keep 2 fountain pens and keep a ballpoint pen. You know, I don't need 10 of them. My Cartier clocks, yeah, I love them, but I've sold them off. Reduced debt, used that money to fund experiences, holidays. So in my case there, you might say minimalisation and luxury goods are 2 absolute no. I honestly believe if you want to be a true minimalist, you're better off to have a quality item that lasts a lifetime. And I mean a Rolex Explorer 2 or any type of Rolex, that'll last a lifetime. You also having quality things, you're not wasting, you're not continually replacing because they've got a short shelf life. So you're getting more bang per buck. I'm trying to lessen the number of things I have in my life. I really now, instead of saying, oh, I'd like a collection of this or a collection of that, I'm saying, okay, how many can I use? And I honestly think minimalism and luxury goods go hand in hand. If we, instead of buying cheap garbage, if we have quality items that last a long time, well, that's not a bad way to go. It's really not a bad way to go. With the watches themselves there, how many do you need? Well, the funny thing is, I cut myself down to 5. I had the solid gold sub, which is really just a store of value in case I want to fuck off. The Explorer 2, the Reverso, and the Amiga Speedmaster Man on the Moon. And I also had a Datejust. And I thought to myself, I don't need the Datejust. So by minimalizing things, I have a need for this piece, so I sold it off. So it's funny, once you start minimalizing in your life, you look at things and say, do I really need it? Do I really need this? And I'm still a chronic hoarder, and I've got some really severe psychological problems. But I'm finding freeing myself of some of my possessions is actually really quite rewarding. I'm enjoying the process. So I really do believe luxury goods and being a minimalist can go hand in hand. Because if we have quality things that last a lifetime, we can get enjoyment from those goods and not need to replace them constantly because they last so long. Minimalism in the luxury context. Tell me what you fuckers think of that. Nice one, Archie. Great positive video for you commie bastards out there.